It was a great race. Just, put myself in a position to cruise in, and it's mainly just a sigh of relief. Like I said on the podium, I've had a lot of 3 a.m. nights thinking about how I can win this damn thing again. And
when you talk about way left front.
Yeah, and then 4th place was good enough to become the champ, the now 3-time champ for Cooper.
Cooper Webb has once again silenced his critics by clinching his 3rd Monster Energy AMA Supercross championship title. The 29-year-old rider's triumph in Salt Lake City, Utah, solidifies his status as one of the sport's elite competitors, joining an exclusive group of legends with 3 or more championships under their belts. Webb's journey to the top was not without its challenges. Despite contending with a persistent thumb injury that required off-season surgery, Webb's mental fortitude remained unshaken. In a candid moment, he revealed, "I know it's frustrating to say, but I was in pain for 9 months with my thumb. It just never healed and never got better. I crashed and rehurt it, and it makes it tough." Throughout the grueling 2025 Supercross season, Cooper Webb showcased exceptional consistency, resilience, and championship-caliber focus. With 5 main event victories and 12 podium finishes across 17 rounds, he proved that success in this sport isn't just about speed, it's about strategy, discipline, and mental strength. Despite battling a lingering thumb injury, Webb delivered week after week, adapting to diverse track conditions and fierce competition. His ability to stay composed under pressure and extract top results even on off nights highlighted his race IQ and elite preparation. Behind the scenes, he maintained a strict lifestyle, giving up alcohol, committing to recovery, and working closely with his team on every detail, from fitness to bike setup. The use of advanced tech like the G2 throttle system also gave him an edge. In a sport built on split-second decisions and razor-thin margins, Webb's consistency and dedication were the foundation of a championship season. One of the season's defining moments came at the Indianapolis Supercross, where Webb led all 25 laps of the main event, showcasing his dominance and strategic prowess. Team manager Rich Simmons recalled a pivotal conversation with Webb, stating, "I told him he was fat and needed to get his shit together. He said, 'You're right.' From that moment on, he made it a priority. He put his head forward, woke up every day, and grinded." The synergy within the Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing team played a pivotal role in Cooper Webb's 2025 championship run. This wasn't just a group of professionals working together. It was a high-functioning unit built on trust, communication, and a shared obsession with excellence. Every mechanic, technician, and strategist contributed to the bigger picture, helping Webb find performance gains week after week. A major factor in that success was the team's willingness to embrace innovation. The adoption of the G2 throttle system gave Webb a critical edge, allowing for more precise throttle control and improved responsiveness in technical sections. This technological advancement proved especially valuable on tracks where traction and timing made all the difference. Despite his proven track record, Webb has long faced criticism comparing him to faster, flashier riders. Critics have questioned his raw speed, but he continues to answer with results. Much like Ryan Dungey, who built his legacy on consistency and mental toughness, Webb's formula is built on racecraft, preparation, and execution. His 2025 season is proof that championships aren't always about being the fastest. They're about being the smartest, the most disciplined, and the most consistent when it counts the most. In an emotional post-race interview, Webb reflected on his journey, saying, "I went all in this year. I haven't had a sip of alcohol in a year. Just things like that you give up to chase your dreams. It's not fun and picture-perfect every day, but this moment right here makes it worth it." The 4-year gap between Webb's second and third championships, the longest ever between a second and third title, has given him a newfound perspective. The frustrations and setbacks he endured during that time have made this victory all the more meaningful. As Webb savors this momentous achievement, he acknowledges the finite nature of his racing career, but remains motivated to compete at the highest level. Looking ahead, his focus will be on maintaining his competitive edge, mentoring younger teammates, and potentially expanding his legacy with further championships. Cooper Webb's third Supercross championship shows how hard work, smart planning, and mental strength can lead to success. During the 2025 season, he stayed focused and consistent, winning important races and always pushing forward, even when things got tough. He worked closely with his team, trusted the process, and made personal sacrifices to stay at the top of his game. Despite injuries and pressure, he never gave up. His story is a great example of what it takes to be a true champion. Webb's 2025 season will be remembered as one of the most inspiring in motocross. In a heartfelt moment, Webb expressed his gratitude to the Star Racing team, saying, "These guys are like my family. We're all on the same page. They know when to push me and when not to. I can really be myself and say what I want, and they're going to fight right back and put me in my place." As the dust settles on this historic achievement, one thing remains crystal clear. Cooper Webb has cemented his place among the greats of Supercross. With his third title in hand and a burning desire to continue pushing the boundaries of his own potential, the future looks bright for this tenacious champion.
The most amazing picture that we saw in the newsroom today has got to be this. American surfer Garrett McNamera.
Look at that. Pro surfer Garrett McNamera did, and now he's in the record books.
Pro surfer Garrett McNamera from Hawaii.
Garrett McNamara came out of a giant wave in 2004 with blood pouring from his head. Instead of going to the hospital, he pulled out super glue, sealed the wound himself, and jumped back into the ocean. What happened next shocked everyone. And now, in Season 3 of HBO's 100-Foot Wave, he reveals even more jaw-dropping secrets, starting May 1st, 2025.
I used to be really afraid of sharks most of my life, and then I went out with Ocean Ramsey in Oahu and swam with the sharks cageless. The whole way out, she taught us everything about the sharks and how important they are and how they behave and why they behave the way they behave and how to be one with them in the ocean.
I think it seems like a surf series, but it's a series about humans trying to do something amazing. I hope that comes through in Season 3.
100-Foot Wave Season 3 premieres May 1st, only on Max.
For the uninitiated, 100-Foot Wave chronicles the death-defying quest of McNamara and his fellow big wave surfers as they pursue the holy grail of their sport, conquering a wave that reaches the astonishing height of 100 feet. The series has captivated audiences with its raw, unfiltered portrayal of the physical and mental challenges these athletes face in their relentless pursuit of the ultimate rush. As the new season unfolds, viewers are thrust into the heart of the action in Nazaré, Portugal, a once sleepy fishing village that has been transformed into the epicenter of big wave surfing. The towering waves that crash upon its shores have become the stuff of legend, attracting thrill seekers from around the globe who are willing to risk life and limb for a chance to ride them. But the series is more than just a showcase of adrenaline-fueled stunts.
Kelly Slater. Yesterday he won his 11th ASP, but he can't touch Garrett McNamara.
For what seems to be the biggest wave ever surfed, as high as 100 feet.
That tiny dot is Garrett McNamara.
It explored the personal lives of McNamara and his fellow surfers, revealing the sacrifices they make and the toll their passion takes on their families. In one poignant scene, McNamara's wife, Nicole, confesses her fear that her husband would rather die than give up surfing, even as their young son, Beryl, is already following in his father's footsteps. The stakes are higher than ever in Season 3, as McNamara grapples with the cumulative impact of decades spent pushing his body to the limit. Neurological tests and grueling physical workouts paint a sobering picture of the damage he has sustained, including a staggering tally of over 100 concussions. Yet, despite the risks, the call of the waves proves too strong to resist. As the surfers descend upon Nazaré for the winter season, the tension is palpable. The swells that roll in from the Atlantic are the stuff of nightmares, towering walls of water that could easily crush a man. But for these athletes, they represent the ultimate challenge, a chance to push themselves beyond the bounds of what was once thought possible. The series also shines a spotlight on the technological advancements that have revolutionized the sport, from cutting-edge surfboard designs to state-of-the-art safety gear. These innovations have allowed surfers to tackle ever larger waves with greater confidence, but they are no guarantee of survival in the face of nature's fury. Beyond the adrenaline-pumping action, 100-foot wave offers a window into the tight-knit community of big wave surfers, a brotherhood and sisterhood bound by a shared passion and a willingness to lay everything on the line. The camaraderie and competition are on full display as the surfers push each other to new heights, even as they grapple with the knowledge that any ride could be their last. The series also takes viewers on a global odyssey, from the legendary breaks of Waimea Bay in Hawaii to the treacherous waters off the coast of California. Along the way, we meet a colorful cast of characters, each with their own unique story and motivations. There's Justine Dupont, a French surfer who is determined to prove herself in a male-dominated sport, and Andrew Cotton, a British surfer who has made Nazare his second home. As the season builds to a climax, the tension is ratcheted up to almost unbearable levels. Will McNamara and his fellow surfers finally achieve their elusive goal of riding a 100-foot wave? Or will the ocean's fury claim another victim? The answer is anyone's guess, but one thing is certain: the journey will be nothing short of breathtaking. In the end, 100-Foot Wave is more than just a surfing documentary. It is the indomitable human spirit, a celebration of those who dare to dream the impossible and risk everything to make it a reality. As the series hurtles towards its thrilling conclusion, viewers will find themselves holding their breath, marveling at the courage and sheer audacity of these athletes who have dedicated their lives to chasing the ultimate high. So, get ready to ride the wave of a lifetime. 100-Foot Wave. Season 3 promises to be an unforgettable journey to the edge of human endurance and beyond. As Garrett McNamera himself puts it, "I only thought I had so much to gain, not lose." It's a sentiment that encapsulates the heart and soul of this groundbreaking series, and a reminder that sometimes the greatest rewards come from embracing the greatest risks.